3, 2, 1. Bonne année, guys, and welcome back to Not Your French Girl.
Yay! Bonne année!
It's now 2026. Well, we'll be in a couple of hours, let's say.
Yes. It probably is already in Australia, right?
It is, to be honest. Got family already calling, so... I mean, yeah, but today's episode is going to be a little bit nostalgic, looking back over the past year that we have shared together, our individual journeys, and what are our New Year's resolutions, and is it really going to be a new year, new us, or what's the vibe?
I don't know. Let's dive in to
Let's
know.
dive in.
Looking back to 2025, what were your New Year's resolutions?
In 2025, when it was going to be 2025?
Yeah.
To make money. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like I
Capricorn
really,
at its finest.
like I really wanted to make money. I really wanted to make this new year like really about also putting a lot of attention and affection into my relationship, perfecting like the way that I am in love with myself as well. I think this is
Really
something I
good.
really worked on this year. The way I love my friends, and also, money. I really wanted to work on my money.
That's good.
Yeah, I think those are like the 3 things.
Yeah, that's really good.
And you?
I had way more than 3 things.
She had a vision board.
I had a whole ass like a list, you know? And I think I did almost everything.
Oh my God, bravo, babe.
Yes,
Claps for you. I love that.
Well, basically, I think my biggest like resolution was to start our company, Millésime, if you want to follow.
Yeah, go follow, guys.
And we did it. So bravo.
Yes.
And I also wanted to ask for my citizenship.
Yes.
Which I did. I renewed my titre de séjour as well, which was in my list. What else? The only thing I didn't got to do was to get my driver's license going.
Ah, you should do the same.
This is like for next year. Like, I didn't need. I have my bike. I drive my bike. It's fine.
Yeah.
But then to take care of my health, it was something that I was really focusing on, especially because I had the thing in my wrist.
Yeah.
So I did 2 surgeries.
Yes.
Yay.
Love that for you.
And also like to work a lot, which I did. Even more than I thought I would. And to do more stuff like with friends, with my boy, I feel like it's my child, my man,
My mans.
my man. And yeah, I think I did everything. Yeah, and I made money as well, which was something I wanted to. And I traveled a lot, which I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Really nice.
That's good. Do you think that for this next year you have the same New Year's resolutions, or do you think those resolutions have upgraded, changed? Are there things that you didn't get to work on this year per se that are personal that you think you want to rework on next year, or?
I think I really want to do the driver's license because I think this is something I felt like it was pending in my 2025. But now I have different ones. I think I had an upgrade on that because also we started a podcast in 2025,
We
right?
did. We gave birth to this baby.
Exactly. So this is one of my like top like resolutions, which is like to keep making this, keep making it work, bringing like nice content for like our followers and everything, listeners. And also, well, to travel. I want to travel even more than I did like on 2025.
Yeah.
I want to make more money than I did in 2025. But yeah, I haven't really thought about that. I think those are it's more like general like resolutions.
General
you know?
vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
about you?
for me, I think next year I really want it to be a flirtatious, bubbly, communicative, fun year. Because I feel like this year we kind of... It was a lot, girl. Like,
Yeah, this year was a lot.
It was a lot. The ups and downs, the
Yeah.
setbacks. I feel like the next year I really want it to be full of laughs, love, fun, smiles, little travels, large travels, just things, even small things that make me appreciate the moment. Not even about like making money or like material things. I think that was a lot like last year, but next year I really want it to be about appreciating small things because I think this year, a lot of things made me realize that things are taken for granted.
Yeah.
And we really need to cherish what is in our hands at that moment. And that is something that I really want to take by the fucking balls and do it in 2026. So yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I think more on a personal note for me, I think the same. I'm really like I started working a lot on myself, on like saying no, putting boundaries and everything, and I feel like it's been working really well.
Yeah.
And talking to people and everything, getting like my anxiety like to be a little bit less and everything. So I think this is a lot that I want to work on 2026.
That was exciting.
And yeah, it's really nice. I really want to be more like a soft year.
Yeah.
Because as you said, like 2025 was a lot.
Yes.
Like I feel like we just ran everywhere on 2025, honestly.
Yeah, we need to head in our soft girl era.
Yes, exactly, girl.
We did the hustle and the bustle.
Like we had time for everything except for ourselves, you know? And I really want to have the time for me to do my little masks, do my nails, do my hair and everything, you know? I want to have more like quality time with myself.
That's important. That's a really good New Year's resolution, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Speaking of like New Year's Eve, since it's New Year's Eve today,
Yes.
what are your plans for tonight? And do you think that they are like hyped up? Like, do you think like do you look forward to like spending New Year's Eve? Do you think it's hyped up? Like, what's like your vibe of New Year's Eve, and what are your plans for tonight? That's what I wanted to ask.
I feel like I'm more like a Christmas girl than New Year's Eve. But basically in Brazil, I was always in the beach, jumping the waves and everything. So here it's a bit different. But I think it's also cool. And I was supposed to go skiing, but I'm going to leave this to 2026.
Yes.
Because I want like a really like long week of ski because I just came back from Brazil. So anyways, but yeah, I think it would be like what I love the most, to eat like a really nice meal with a really nice bottle of champagne.
Of course.
And then maybe just dancing myself out on the night and just like enjoying and like starting 2026 like with a good energy, saying like thanks to 2025 and welcoming like with open arms 2026 because I'm ready.
Absolutely.
What about you?
I think I mean, last year I spent it in Australia, so of course, same vibes, like sat on the beach, watched the fireworks. Like
so
this year is a totally different vibe. It's cold. So I think I'm just going to be surrounded with my partner who I love more than anything, my friends who I love more than anything.
That's cute.
And yeah, just like, I don't even have to hype it up. I think honestly, for me, New Year's is kind of hyped up. I think it's as I have gotten older, I go out less and less, and I don't mind to stay at home and say 3, 2, 1 with my friends in a house, an apartment, over a nice bottle of champagne, over good drinks, over good music, and just dance the night away. And like, that's okay. I don't need to get blackout drunk and pay 500 euros to enter a fucking club. Do you know what I mean?
I swear, it's so annoying. And it ends up being like a bad party.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this for a second? Because like all of those like New Year's Eve party that promise like a lot and gives you like nothing.
Yes, I agree.
Like honestly, last year I spent in Chamonix and I went to La Folie Douce, which apparently is like apparently is a thing. And it was, I think it's La Folie Douce. Yeah, it's La Folie Douce. And they said like, oh, it's gonna be like so nice, a lot of stuff. And I was like, yes, we do this. So we went to this nice ass restaurant. We were eating like good food. We had like nice bottles. And then we were supposed to leave to this party. Girl, the security didn't want us to go inside because apparently it was full, but we had a fucking ticket. And then we just like said New Year's, it was New Year's like outside. So we were like, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. And then we went inside by like midnight 30.
And why didn't they let you inside if you had a ticket?
Because apparently it was full.
Yeah, but then they shouldn't oversell the tickets.
I know.
That's what he said. What the hell?
And they were like so rude to us. And then we entered. The music was shit. There was only like people like 18 years old. Nothing against, but like I'm a lady.
Yes.
And honestly, it was like I think we stayed like for 1 hour because it was like super hyped up and it was shitty. Like, I'm sorry, Folie Douce, but you have to do better.
I think it's just a lot of pressure as well. Like, the pressure of going out and, like, finding a place. You always have to get things before because the tickets are expensive. Yeah. Like, there's all this pressure around it. And then when you finally get there, you're just like, oh, well, that was fun. I could have just been 500 euros plus in my pocket. And surrounded by people that I actually love in a place that I don't have to dress up and look. I mean, I like to dress up for New Year's. I think it's nice.
But somewhere where there's not like this pressure.
Yeah, I just don't like the pressure of it. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it's overhyped, it's overrated. Honestly, I'm more of a Christmas girly anyway.
Same.
So
Yeah.
New Year's is nice. It's good to set intentions. And I think this, like, we need to do our vision boards for the new year coming up anyway.
Yes.
But yeah.
What about like New Year's, like before? What do you feel like is changing like over the years when you're like spending New Year's Eve?
As I said before, I really think it's like the hype of the stuff. Like when you're young, like you're like, oh my God, it's New Year's. Let's get blackout
Yes.
drunk. Let's go do crazy shit. The New Year is coming. And now I'm just kind of like, I just want to have a glass of red and chill, you know?
exactly.
Like, still want to have a fun time because I'm not a boring
Sure.
bitch. Love having a good party. But I think it's more in a mellow way.
Yeah.
Like when you're young, you just want to get like, you just don't want to remember. I feel like you just want to get so drunk that you don't remember. I kind of want to remember where and what I did for New Year's now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I want to enjoy that. But yeah, what about you?
I feel like there was really less pressure before, of course. Like when you were like 15 and everything, you were just like enjoying with your parents, like jumping the waves in the beach, watching the fireworks. And then I think the pressure gets higher and higher on like what are your plans? And I feel like what I feel now, it's like time goes by so fast. It goes by faster than before.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was like New Year's Eve like 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's
And now
wild.
we're again in like New Year's Eve. I feel
but
like
it's true.
time is like flying.
It really does.
Yes. And I just feel like more and more like you, I just want to share these moments like with people that I love, with people that really matter, because like honestly, time's going by so fast.
Amen.
You never fucking know. So like honestly, I just want to enjoy this moment, celebrate the year that's gone by, and then embrace the new year that's about to come, which is gonna go by so fast again.
Another one.
Yes, exactly.
By the time you know it, we're going to be sitting back here again saying the exact same thing.
Exactly, girl.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's really something. I feel like I feel like a little bit nostalgic about that because I think we enjoyed more before. Now it's just like boom, it's done, you know.
And all the questions that you said, like, what are your plans for next year? Are you traveling? Are you doing this? I'm like, babe, I don't even know what I'm eating for breakfast tomorrow. Like, let me just like enjoy like my moment and like figure out my shit by myself because I don't need the extra pressure. Like I also don't like the pressure of like having to do stuff. Like maybe I don't want to do other stuff. Maybe I just need a minute, you know?
But I feel like people expect you to like do all of this bunch of stuff like in the new year and like everything like work, travel, blah, 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 make money, no. And I feel like, honestly, we didn't have this pressure before. We just wanted to have a nice year, you know?
Exactly.
Our resolutions were just like, oh, maybe like get skinnier, eat healthier, you know?
Yeah, eat
Not
healthier,
this
go to
kinda-
the gym.
Yeah, exactly. Not this kind of like really like pressure list
I swear.
that we have now.
That's adulting for you, babe.
I know. It's quite sad.
Do you still believe in New Year resolutions? Do you think they're still a thing?
I think it's kind of like, the medications that's basically like a placebo.
Yes.
I think at New Year's, it's exactly that,
That's a
it's just
great, like, how do you say, comparison?
Yeah, because honestly, I feel you can have resolutions for like anywhere, like any day now. But like, I feel people, the fact that the year's changing, it gives people like hope to like get things done, So like you get your resolutions in order and everything. And then we like, yes, this year I'm going to do this, And I feel it's just like this effect on people that you're going to be able to do this year. But I do believe, and honestly, it affects me as well because I feel like it's a new like blank paper that we have to do things. But sometimes, honestly, it's just like a continuation of last year, to be honest. You keep working, you will start again, like try again to go to the gym, but you end up not going.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit more in this mood of like placebo vibe as you were talking about. I really think that like, okay, I'm a big believer in like manifestation, vision boards, all these things. But if you don't move your ass to do these types of goals, I don't know why you're setting the intention because honestly, you're just setting out, as you said, hope, but fake hope.
Yeah.
So
it's not the New Year's that's going to bring this to you. It's you.
Like you and yourself.
That.
Like that's it, babe. Like if you want something, it could have been happening last year, but you didn't get off your ass and do it. And you're waiting for like the new year to come around to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's BS. That's maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't really care. But I think like if you really want something for yourself, as you did this year, you went and did all the things that you wanted to do, that you set goals for yourself. I think goals and resolutions are different.
Yes.
I think goals are able to be something that you achieve that you really want to do that you haven't done this year so far. Resolutions are like things I think lazy people use to kind of... I know it sounds horrible, but it's like they're like kind of like scrape under the bed, you know, like they just like kind of put it under the bed and like, oh yeah, it's my new resolution. I'm gonna go more to the gym.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
year
eat
is
vegan
gonna be
this
my
year.
year.
I'm gonna do this. Just do, babe.
Yeah.
And also keep your intentions to yourself, because I believe if you speak too much to others, the evil eye will catch you.
Yeah. I feel like it's the same effect that Monday has on people. Like, you know, when they say like, oh, Monday I'll start eating healthier. Like, so Sunday they eat like a lot of sugar and everything.
Exactly.
No, on Monday I'm gonna go back to the gym.
Yes.
You know, New Year's, it has this effect on people.
That's exactly right. This is exactly
and
right.
honestly, if you don't move your ass, things are not going to happen. So, like, it's nice to have resolutions, but it's nice when you really intend to do so, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like to use this as a new, like, blank page and be like, okay, we closed this year. I done what I could do. Now let's, like, do it again. And there you go.
Yeah, but you have different goals.
Yeah, but
it's
I
not
have
like
goals
this
like the entire year, you know, so.
But this is nice. It's not like a new me, new year, new me. It's exhausting to hear this, to be honest.
It is, girl. Honestly.
But speaking of the year ahead, because we previously talked about this year being a 9 year, next year is going to be the year of the 10 or 1. So we each have a personal year. So whatever, like your birthday plus the year, so 2026, and mine will be my birthday plus 2026. And then you have the universal year, which is like the year of the 1. And the year of the 1 is like the rebirth year. The collective will be more egotistical. They'll be more confident. They'll be more go-getting. And it's more like refresh of a cycle. We've just spent the last 10 years in one cycle, and now we're going to be in a new cycle. So we're moving kind of from this like survival mode to expansion. So a lot of like focus will be on like careers, relationship, and self-worth.
I love it.
So yeah, that's going to be like the vibe. And I think we really need to focus what we want on 2026 to get those things that
so we need
want.
to manifest right.
We need to manifest right and also be a little bit egotistical this year.
I love it.
Yes.
Honestly, we've been doing like for a lot of people, so now it's time to do for us.
I agree. We need this for ourselves.
What do you mean the year of like it's our age plus the year?
Yeah, like wait, let's do a little calcul.
A little math.
So, plus 8. You're in a 3 year.
So good.
And year 3 is like very like, it's more like a collaborative year for year 3s. Year 3s is more like flirting, fun, socializing. Honestly, great for our podcast, to be honest.
I love it.
It's giving this energy. Nothing like, no serious engagements will come this year. It's not like engagement year. It's more like social, like this, you know, the butterflies and how they top from this place to this place to this place to this place. That's the vibe. We're going to be socializing, having fun, meeting people, collaborating with people. So yeah, so that's going to be the energy. I think it's going to be great for us.
Yeah.
And our individualism, and also for our podcast together.
I love it. So, cheers to that.
Yes,
honestly.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, babe.
Yay. But talking about like this energy that you talked about, I am like a firm believer that the way you spend New Year's Eve is like the way you're going to spend the rest of your year. Which means like if I spend with like my husband, I think it will be a good year, you know, we'll be together and everything. So I'm a firm believer of that. How about you?
I mean, I know there's going to be time in my life where I'm not going to be able to spend with my partner at one point, but I do believe that the people that you have around you and the energy that you have around you
it's really important.
Very important. And for this year, I really hope I will have my partner by my side, of course, love him. And I hope to have all my beautiful friends around me as well, beautiful souls, good energy. That's what I really want, because when you don't have your family here, when you're spending, even like for Christmas, I spent Christmas alone this year. You got the opportunity to go home, but you still came back to spend Christmas with Charles' family, so that's nice. But like this missing part, and then having to spend New Year's again, not alone, but it still gives you this kind of community.
Yeah.
So you're not looking for a kiss per se, as they say on New Year's Eve, but you look for a sense of
good
community.
Energy. Yeah. I think you look for like a good energy to share like with this person, because I think it's a moment where you share like your vulnerability about like you, like what you've been through this year, and then you're just like so open for the new year. So really want the like good energies with you.
Amen.
And I feel it's really good to be like surrounded by like nice people.
Absolutely.
And a nice vibe. But it's good as well to like be surrounded just by your energy or by yourself, because it's like it gives you like this introspection of thinking and being able to like communicate with your true self.
Yes.
So I think for those that are spending like alone, it's also a really nice like moment to like appreciate their company.
Yes.
Yeah, and think about like what they want, especially what they don't want.
What that matters to them, and
Yeah.
who's by their side and who's not, whether they're physically there or not.
Exactly.
It's just like a really, as you said, hermit introspective time for the people that are spending alone. So shout out to you guys if you guys are spending it alone. We cheers to you.
Yeah, and you're not alone. You can listen to our podcast.
Yeah,
anytime.
we'll be here. We'll be here. We're here.
Exactly. We're here with you.
But if you had to redesign New Year's, like if it wasn't like, if you had to give it like a new vibe, what would like the vibe be of New Year's if it didn't exist? About going and partying and everything.
I think it would be like a World Cup vibe. You know?
I love it.
Yes, because I feel like World Cup, it really unites people. And I feel it would be more like this, because I think like New Year's a bit like each person's like resolution. So it's a little bit like egocentric.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like the World Cup is just like a celebration of like all the nations and like everyone being together. So if I had to redesign the New Year's, I think it would be like more like a World Cup vibe, you know?
So cool.
Where people would like unite and be like everyone like welcoming a new year, you know, and everyone like together and united. Something like that.
I love
what about
it.
you?
Girl, I was going to say like a pajama party. I was gonna say pajama party, glasses of wine.
I would go. Honestly, I'm down.
No overpriced drinks. Like, I would literally say that. Yours is way more poetic. Mine just being out here, like I just want to be in my pajamas and stay at home and watch a good movie, like Gilmore.
That's good too, honestly.
I just want to vibe.
No pressure. I've already done that, and it's like really nice.
Yeah, but I feel like apart from like the classic, no overpriced drinks, I would like to create a sort of like tradition, because I'm very traditional. I think like for me it would be like not setting intentions, but like doing a tradition with people.
Yeah,
kind of similar to yours, like as you said, like igniting all of the people together around you, around the countries and everything, not being egocentric. But for me it would be like more creating traditions with the people around me, you know.
That's really nice as well. Yeah.
So I think it's that.
Yeah. Well, what do you usually do like for New Year's in Australia? Is like different because it's like summer as in Brazil. But what do you usually eat like during New Year?
Barbecue.
It's always like barbecue.
Babe, I think we eat barbecue like nearly every day in summer, honestly.
It. Oh my God, I really want to go to Australia. I do love a barbecue.
Honestly, it's so good there, babe, because you just eat like a lot of meat, seafood, salads.
So
honestly,
good.
you feel amazing.
So good.
Fruit. Honestly, it's so good. But yeah, I think we eat like, we don't really have like a special, maybe I'm wrong, but usually we don't have like a special thing. Or it's like sausage sizzle. Like we have like our Leroy Merlin does like pan mi with saucisse.
Oh.
And you get like for $1, you just go and get your little
This is so fun.
Yeah, you just go grab your $1 sausage and you're good to go. Yeah, it's a sausage sizzle. That's what it's called.
Sausage sizzle. I love it.
It's so good, and they taste amazing. Like honestly, so basic, but honestly, I love to go there for
I'm gonna try
the New Year's Day when I'm hungover, or just go to the beach. Honestly, and just soak up the sun rays while I'm like passed out, or re-drink on the beach. It's great. Yeah,
such a good vibe, honestly.
Yeah. And you?
In Brazil, it's basically the same as like Christmas, but it's not. If I remember, it's not turkey. It's like kind of like a ham, but it's not a ham.
Oh yeah, we have ham for Christmas in Australia.
It's ham. I think it's kind of a ham.
It's ham.
Yeah, it's ham, no?
Yeah.
That you cook. It's like my mom
it's
cooks.
A big
like,
fat meat.
Yes, exactly. Kind of like a ball.
See?
Yeah, and then we have this with like orange juice sauce. So good.
But wait, you actually like gather together?
Yes, we do like a meal.
Oh, wow.
Like before the New Year's. Yeah, we do.
I don't
we
do
used to do
this.
this before like going to the beach. We usually ate like around like, I don't know, 10. And then we were on table doing like this kind of like a Christmas Eve.
That's so nice.
Yes. And then when it was time, we were like, oh, let's go downstairs to the beach. And then we went downstairs. We found a little spot.
So
we like jumped the
good.
waves. We saw the fireworks. So it was really good. I think it's the ham is like such a good thing.
You're like, I need this ham.
I swear, I'm gonna ask my mom to do it. But honestly, I think France is good as well because always foie gras, champagne, saumon, all the good
That's
stuff,
true.
you know.
I usually spend my New Year's hangovers, so I don't really have dinners or lunches or anything, but
Yeah.
I wake up and eat a good couscous if you want.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's really good as well.
Or
yeah.
good foot. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good as well.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically it.
And what about like, I know like this is because this in Brazil, it's something like if someone was to see this, they will be like, are we going to a funeral or is this like New Year's? Because in Brazil, we always wear white. Like everyone
Really?
wears white. And like since I came to France, I feel like people always dress black. And I dress black during like New Year's Eve. And I feel this is a bit sad because I feel like I'm betraying the old Brazilian me.
You've got white as a top.
I've got a white, yeah, because I cannot cheat. So I really want to be more like
you look like Oreo.
Oh my god, that's so true. This is so true.
Inside, the inner side is in white and outside
Yeah,
is black.
so my inner is like inside is Brazilian, the
Yes.
outside is a bit French.
Yes.
What about in Australia? Do you have like clothes like that you need to wear like a collar or
I
something?
feel like everyone looks like their best fucking self, like full on glam,
Okay.
stunning, and sparkles.
Okay.
I think this is like an international thing though. I think everyone wears sparkles, but like in Australia, like people are obsessed. Like people will literally be like half naked with sparkles.
I love it.
Yeah, and like everyone's kind of wild in Australia as well for New Year's.
Yeah.
Like they're either half naked. You got people wearing like
Bikini.
yeah, like just like it's a vibe.
This is so
It's so
nice.
laid back as well. You either have like super posh or super laid back.
So you don't have like color symbolism or anything.
I mean, I don't think so. Maybe like if someone knows, tell. But like
Us in Brazil, we really have like we always say like we spend like in white, but then like your underwear says a lot. So basically, if you're wearing like red underwear, it means you want love for your next year. If you're wearing like yellow, it's because you want money. If you're
watch me wear those yellow underwear. I'm gonna go eat time.
I swear, yellow underwear, yellow bras, everything.
Everything yellow.
I swear. And then like green, I think it's peace, of course.
Okay, love it.
Blue is like I don't know if it's blue. No, green is hope. Blue is peace. Oh, white is peace actually. Blue, I don't know what's blue. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, it's basically that. So, and black, honestly, no one wears black in New Year's Eve in Brazil. They're all wearing white and like bold colors and everything. And like a lot of sparkle as well.
Love it. Love
We
it.
go bold, yeah. But here I feel like everyone spends in black.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of black.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, it's also cold here, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I think New Year's is different in like each country, each culture. And I feel it's a really nice time for everyone to just vibe and be themselves.
I think so. And that there's no pressure, you guys, to have to fulfill a fantasy or like fake expectations that you set up for yourself. You, yourself, and you are the only competition in this life. So
Exactly.
focus on yourself, focus on the people around you that make you the happiest. Get rid of any bad bitch that's annoying you because like they gotta go and be left in
So
2025. And stay with the ones that are close to you in 2026. They are
exactly.
gonna make it worth it.
Exactly. And I want to raise my glass, even if it's like
The
almost
20th time.
even if it's almost like empty.
This too.
Because this is the last episode of the year and it
Yes.
has been like a wild ride. And I want to
Yes.
thank my little partner here
Yeah, my
for this
co-host.
amazing year that we spent and this
Yes.
amazing idea we had.
We really do.
And
And
this
I'm really
amazing project
happy.
we're building.
Yeah, and I really am happy that I got to do this project with you, babe.
Me too. I wouldn't have done with anyone else. So cheers to Not Your French Girl.
Cheers
and
to Not Your French Girl.
Another year with you guys.
Yeah, cheers to you guys as well.
With a lot of subjects, a lot of struggles, and a lot of happiness as well because we want to see that around.
Yeah, we do. We want to spread the love.
Yes.
Let's
so
see you guys.
Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year and see you guys in 2026.
Yes.
Cheers. À la semaine prochaine.
Semaine prochaine.
Me too. She just wants to drink at this point.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
She's like, I need to go. Okay. Bisous.